Hi guys, my name is JC Lee and I write contemporary romance featuring Korean American main characters. And in celebration of API Heritage Month, I'm here to share with you all the secrets to my writing process. Just kidding. I'm just gonna pretend that you asked me a few questions and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. So the question that I get a lot is, am I a pantser or a plotter? And I will tell you without hesitation that I am a pantser. At most, I have a synopsis, a couple pages before I start writing the story. And I usually, if not always, deviate from the synopsis and go whichever direction my characters tell me to. Because the thing that I do know before I start writing is who my characters are, down to what their dreams and hopes are, their past hurt, what their favorite food is. You know, I just know them like they're real people that are important to me. So I just write to tell their stories. Another question I get asked often is, what playlist do I listen to when I write? And I like to listen to silence because I find music distracting. So I want to focus on my writing when I write. And another thing is, I have ADHD. So when I get into the flow of writing and I hyper focus, I hear nothing anyways. So I have no playlist. Another thing I get asked is, what's your favorite deadline snack? And since I write a lot about food in my books, I thought that was an appropriate question. And I like a mixture of salty, sweet, and crunchy when I'm stressed out because it hits all the notes, right? So kettle corn, like even Trader Joe's kettle corn in a bag is enough for me. So I eat that, or like coffee caramel almonds, Trader Joe's again. So a mixture of crunchy, salty, sweet is my go-to deadline snack. And what else? Who are my favorite Asian American authors? There are many, and excuse me if I suddenly blank out and forget their names. Sonali Dev is a definite favorite. She is such a talented writer and an amazingly sweet person. So if you haven't read her books, definitely check her out. Her Jane Austen inspired series is amazing, starting with Pride, Prejudice, and Other Flavors. And Helen Huang, of course, the Kiss Quotient kind of is a trailblazer for Asian American adult romance. And I read that while I was preparing to submit my first books before I became a published author. And there are some really great authors that debuted this year, like Lauren Kung Jensen. Sorry if I messed up your name. She is really sweet and talented. Her book Lunar Love is an ode to Asian American romance, specifically Chinese American zodiac signs, and how that translates into finding the love of your life. Lisa Lin wrote The Ear of Cecily, which I thought was just fun and funny and the perfect kind of rom-com where it hits all the notes. And who else? There are many more, but I am blanking out. And I guess I have to plug my books next. I debuted in 2020, February, with Temporary Wife Temptation, which is the first in my Heirs of Hansel trio. And now I wrote another trilogy featuring three sisters who make up a string trio. So the first book was A Song of Secrets with the elder sister who's the violinist. The second book is One Night Only with the second sister she's the violinist. A Song of Secret was a cellist. Sorry, I told you, didn't I? That this is like the 10th take and I feel kind of out of it talking to myself in my car for the last 20 minutes. But the third book I want to tell you is coming out. It's called Just a Few Fake Kisses, and it features the viola player, the youngest sister in the trio. And this book has fake dating, age gap, secret crush, and like a hint of secret identity, and arch nemesis turns lover, friends, the whole shebang. I would call this book definitely trope-tastic, and I think that is my forte. So I hope you enjoy this one and keep coming back for more Asian American romances from me and all the amazing authors out there. Thank you. Bye.